SquareHammer.
What is up, SquareHammers? What's up, YouTube? We have another battle report for you today. We're just going to do a turn-by-turn recap. It is going to be the Vampire Counts, led by Neferata, versus the Savage Orc Horde.
The Honorable Orc Horde.
The Honorable?
Yeah,
the Honorable Savages.
Honorably Savage.
We're going to go over army lists, and let's get to it. What you got?
Well, we got the fun unit. That's 20 Savage Archer Boys with a level 1 Savage Shaman with the double doodahs and Mads map, so they might ambush or scout.
Okay.
We've got
Hey,
3
your
units
flies down.
Oh, no. Got him. Explicit tag.
Here, I'll come this way. So. Okay.
Anyway, we got 3 units of 5 Spider Riders with hand weapons.
Okay. No spears? Just hand weapons?
Just hand weapons.
Nice,
yeah,
nice.
No bows or anything. I didn't have points.
Okay.
He's totally riding a wolf. That's
Totally.
That's totally, yeah, it's just a
thematic.
Wolf. He's just a regular Goblin Shaman level 2.
Okay.
We've got 27 Biggins with full command, no stab, as I just like the models.
Yep.
Level 3, Great Shaman with a Lucky Shrunken Head. War Boss with the Anti-Animosity Stick and a BSB.
What's the anti? Actually, no, don't tell me. I don't need to know. It's fine.
We've got 12 regular trolls.
Whoa.
That's it.
Whoa.
It's just 12 of them. There's
Just
nothing
12.
special.
Yikes.
3 Chariots because I have a problem. And an Arachnarok who doesn't have anything special.
Lovely. Lots of orcs. All of 2,500 points. For the undead, we have unit of 2 bat swarms, 10 skirmishing ghouls. Obviously, they won't look like that. It's just they fit on here. 2 units of 30 zombos with standards and musicians. They don't actually have a necromancer. I just think it looks cool as if they're like their personal retinue. 2 units of 5 dire wolves. 1 unit of 32 skeletons. Full command. They have a shiny banner. I can't remember it. The inside is going to be a level 2 necromancer on a corpse cart with all the goodens. 1 unit of 5 hexwraiths. 1 black coach. 3 spirit hosts. 1 unit of 20 grave guard, and those are rat ogres with the little conversions. And 1 tomb banshee also has a shiny banner. And I'm using him as a Vargolf because he looks like a big nasty vampire. And it is all led by Neferata herself. How dare you? And that is 24.99 points. Let's get to it. Turn 1 for the orcs. What happened?
Didn't have any Amasides yet.
Okay.
Marched some stuff. Waddled forward.
Waddled?
Yeah, they're not bold. They see that scary thing over there, the farmer's wife. Trolls did troll things. I teleported them up and zapped some.
Zwink.
I managed to get the 2d6, but left them alive.
Thankfully.
They moved up and killed 2 whole dogs with bows, so good job, boys. That's better than I expected.
Yeah, they scouted, by the way.
They did. I got the Mads map, so they got the scouts, and they are ambushers. And yeah, Ragnarok marched over here, and that's pretty much about it. Nothing too fancy.
Perfect. Weak burp. Great turn for the vampires. First, declared a charge of 1 spider unit. He passed his terror check, then he declared to flee. I redirected. No, first actually I declared the bats at the spiders that were here. He held. Then after this unit fled, he redirected over here. They fled, which lets them redirect, but they're not within anything, so they just fail charge forward. Those are my only 2 charges. Then he rolled a 6, but couldn't go far enough, so he's just stuck there. Move them up here to do, like, block them from frenzy, and then hopefully he'll overrun, because they have to overrun after he goes here, and then he'll face this way. Then, move these guys up here. What other movement? Kind of just shimming things up to get ready for chariot charges and, like, counter charges, stuff like that. You might have noticed that this wasn't here at the end of the turn, at the end of the orc turn. So I rolled a 5 and a 1 for my magic dice, which is, not great. I channeled 2, which is pretty good. I did the magic item, which is the book, which means I sacrificed D3 dice. I rolled a 4, so 2 dice went away from my pool, and then I rolled a 5 on the chart, which is awesome, right? So I gave them Doom and Darkness. He dispelled it because then they would have like frenzied on a leadership 6, and then the Inspiring Presence would have been down to a 6, which is great. So he dispelled that. Obviously, that's a smart move. Then I had 5 dice left. I tried to do Gaze and Nagash at one of the chariots, rolled Snake Eyes. Then I rolled a 2 on the miscast table, which is lost concentration, which means something at the caster, at the, the base cast value or less, my opponent automatically gets to cast. So then he did, what was it, Hand of Gork?
Yeah.
So then he cast Hand of Gork on the trolls because it's automatic and he doesn't have to do anything. So he cast it here. I had 3 dice left. I just needed an 8. No, I needed a 7 on 3 dice. I rolled, I think it was 2 1s.
And a 3 or something.
And a 2, if I remember right. 2 1s and a 2, which totals not to a 9. So then he teleports this whole unit to here. And this is how it looks. So I didn't get any spells off. And this is how it looks at the end of turn 1 for vampires.
Tactical genius.
All right, bottom or top of 2. How did the ORCS do?
They did great. It was a pretty good turn. Failed to charge over here, which was disappointing. He marched up to here, and then I casted the spell that gets to make a fly move, so I moved him up here. I charged a Hex Wraith. My Warboss killed him. Overran his Spirit Hosts, crumbled them. Did my reform because they can't Frenzy Overrun twice. Trolls reformed. And then these idiots killed all the dogs. The dogs I did pay in blood. I lose a whole Savage Orc.
First blood or first wound for the orcs is that they have taken.
Yes, and then that's it.
Cool. On to bottom of 2.
Oh man.
All right, so the vampires had a good turn.
Oh yeah.
You can see there is no longer a unit of Savage Orcs there.
We showed up, boys.
We showed up. There he is right there. So what happened? My movement. I charged this zombie unit into the Savage's flank. The Graveguard into the front. Neferata charged out of here into the front. The Balrog charged the Boar Chariot that was right here. These 2 charged the spiders that were here. Killed them, obviously. Banshee charged there. Magic-wise, I didn't get off anything except the one that mattered was I got the bubble of the getting really the good one. Give them everyone within 12. Always strike first and reroll a hit.
Yep. Huge.
Which was big, very big, huge.
Sorry. Huge.
It was huge. It was huge.
Compromisingly huge.
So he challenged with his character, Shaman. I did a wound to him. I made one of his guys attack himself, and all this I just won by a crap ton of combat res here.
Heck yeah.
Because the Balrog killed the chariot, overran in. He pursued. Failed. After running, him chasing and catching, and then running through there, it killed like another 18, right? Because you lost 10 from running through there, and then 8
from
running through there. So like, it really hurt the unit pretty big.
Yep.
He still has his War Boss with 2 wounds, but he's fleeing right now. I actually killed a troll with the Scream.
Yeah, you did.
Since his general wasn't there. And I held combat, didn't even take any wounds, but she should hopefully, assumingly she'll die this turn. And that's pretty much all my turn was to focus and kill that unit. And on to top of 3. Oh, and after I killed that unit or made him flee, the spider ran away.
Yeah, you did.
So, and the bats charged and made the other chariot run and killed the chariot.
Great turn. Great turn, boys.
Yes. Fantasy. Woo. Turn 3.
Oh, geez,
what did the Orcs do?
I don't remember. Yeah, sorry. We messed us up horribly over here.
Okay.
So the Banshee, we treated her Scream as if it was in combat res, but it's not.
Yeah.
So she crumbled a turn early, and then they passed their stupidity, and so charged the zombies.
Yeah, failed animosity.
They failed an animosity and charged the zombies, which was okay.
Yeah, so big unit here.
Blew them up. They died. Reformed. They charged the ghouls and tied combat hilariously.
Yep.
He rallied.
Yeah, he did.
I teleported him.
Yep, teleport.
I zapped whole Graveguard.
One Graveguard got zapped.
Orc, that hero ambushing orc over here.
Zapped away.
He killed some dogs doing his 85-point duty and charging the flank of the Black Coach, which will probably kill him. So,
yeah.
There we go.
On to bottom of 3. At the end of the undead turn, Neferata moved up, blasted 3 trolls, and raised, I think, 5 dudes back. They just moved here so the trolls can't get them. They just pivot a little bit. Vargolf charged his lord. I didn't do any wounds, and he did 3 back to me. The ghouls killed the 2 spiders and just reformed. The chariot did 2 wounds to my chariot, and they luckily made the charge against the rear of his, so that actually helped me win combat. Chased him down. Actually, I think you just... Yeah, you ran through, so then, yeah, so you just die. So then the reform, and that's it. That is top of 4 now. At the end of top of 4, what the orcs get?
He killed a whole graveguard with 2 laser beams.
Yeah, he did.
They reformed to nothing. He tried to cast Handagoric, miscast it, and forgot it.
Yep.
And then he dispelled it.
Yep.
They failed stupidity, which is fine because the spiders were in the way. They moved out of the way because they're dumb. He charged the Volgrowth and killed it.
Yep.
He's standing there about to get charged by Black Coach.
No, zombies.
Or zombies.
Zombies.
Yeah, zombie. And that's it.
All right, on to bottom 4. At the end of the vampire turn 4, I charged Black Coach and zombies into his lord. I only did 1 wound, but he did run and escaped. I think he rolled like an 11 to get away, something high.
Yeah, real high.
And he went on the other side of a spider. I couldn't catch him, so those 2 ran into the arachnid spider. The ghouls charged the flank. The other bats chose the other flank, so there was 4 units in combat that got to swing at the spider. He failed his stubborn 6. I caught him, chased him down. The Black Coach caught him. They just pivoted to face this way. Neferata tried to blast there, didn't do anything. Raised a couple Graveguard back, and the Graveguard just stood in the way. And that is it. On to top of 5. All right, what you got, man? Bottom, end of 5.
Shot a laser and killed 2 Graveguard.
Yep.
They can reroll save rolls.
Yeah.
They marched. He rallied because he's a hero. So.
Yeah, he did rally. He failed stupidity and only rolled 1 inch forward, so he needed 2, I think. So
probably a 3.
Maybe a 3, but still.
Maybe.
All right, on to bottom of 5. Yeah. Turns are going quick. At the end of turn 5, skeletons move up pivot. They stayed pretty much where they are. Zombies moved up. Black Coach moved over there. Bats charged. Did I say Bats Coach? But Black Coach moved over there. Became ethereal. Bats charged here, did nothing. And that guy has 2 wounds left after crumbling and all that stuff. She did some magic. She killed the wizard that was over here. But I did something out of turn. But her second spell didn't go off. And she sucked 2 wounds away from herself. But she heals 1. And that is it. On to Orc. Top of 6. All right, end of turn 5, or end of turn 6 for the orcs. Looks like failed another. No, past stupidity. What'd you do?
They failed stupidity but stumbled forward. Killed with crumble and everything. 3 arrows survived.
Yeah, I think you killed 15 graveyard. The trolls rolled really poorly to hit and to wound.
It happens.
Yeah.
Then the try to bug zap Neferata twice but failed.
Mm-hmm.
Did get their reroll 6s to hit spell off on them. He killed some bats, and he's about to get murdered by a Black Coach. And they failed to charge.
They tried to charge zombies. If he charged Neferata, she would have just, like, sink. Yeah. On to bottom of turn, end of game.
Yeah.
For the views. Skeletons charged the butt of the trolls. I raised a bunch of them almost up to max. Almost, but he killed a whole bunch of them. Well, some of them in combat. The chariot did kill the general after it took like 3 charges from all sorts of stuff. The general finally died.
Didn't quick save.
And that's it. At the end of turn 6, this is what is remains. GG's. GG's.
GG's.
GG's. Oh, give me that hand. GG's.